Hi, welcome back. I'd just like to thank you all for liking, sharing, subscribing, supporting my channel. Thank you so much. I'd also like to thank you for the comments, messages, and those of you that had a private reading from me. I appreciate it. If you would like a private reading, just send me an email and we'll sort it out. This is a general reading for the sign of Gemini, and it's from the 3rd of October through to the 9th of October 2016. So we'll just get straight into the reading. So, out of 6 cards, four of your cards are major arcanas. So I feel for you, Gemini, that the universe is kind of taking over this week for you. I don't know, because it's general, it'll be a different situation for everybody, but I don't know if some of you have been getting hints for the universe to actually change some stuff and you've not taken on the hints, and now the universe is stepping in to kind of kick you in the butt a wee bit and try and help you move forward. I do feel as if some of you have been lacking in confidence a bit. The strength card's coming in to tell you that you do have enough inner strength to take on any challenging situation that's been happening for you. I feel as if all of the signs have been going through a wee bit of a rough time. But I feel that's going to change, like moving through October into November. I feel October is going to be really quite a spiritual month. I'm not an astrologer. I don't really do, I don't know how that whole planetary thing works, but I do kind of follow it a wee bit. And I feel as if the energies are definitely changing. This is a good time for you to release any harsh judgments that you've made on situations or people. And I feel as if you need to have some forgiveness and compassion this week with any situations that arise that would need that. For some of you, I feel as if there's a false sense of entrapment. So it talks about your ego. It talks about, you're not feeling good enough or not worthy for something. This is false. This is in your head. It's like an illusion. So it's talking about you having the inner strength to get over this lack of confidence that you are feeling. For some of you, I feel as if you are being overly focused on material things, and I don't know if that's because the holidays are coming up and everybody's worried about the money for the presents and all this happening. And I know it's like a couple of months off, but I know a lot of people start at this time of year to buy in for Christmas and stuff. So don't be overly focused on material items. Things will unfold naturally for you. I also feel as if, it's time to release all these negative based thoughts, this self-entrapment, because they are illusions. Have conversations with people. I feel as if you're maybe lacking communication with people. And I feel as if this would help you get to a more balanced place. If you have conversations, it's about communication, problem solving. A problem shared is a problem halved. So try and have a chat with somebody that can help you move forward with this self-entrapment you're feeling. I also feel as if this will bring you back to balance. There's definitely something about communication coming through. So if some of you are feeling a wee bit where your confidence has been knocked, or you don't feel you can move forward, please seek out somebody to talk to with that, because there's definitely balance there waiting to come into you. I feel as if there's going to be an end to some situation or phase you've been going through. But I do feel as if, and I've said it to all the signs, there is a spiritual transformation happening. I feel as if everybody's insights are going to be heightened. I feel you are going to get messages through. You're going to notice things and think, oh, that's strange. Be open to receive these. I don't know why October feels such a spiritual month, but I feel as if there's going to be messages coming in for everybody. I do feel for you it's a time to move on. And I feel you need to release situations or people that no longer serve you a purpose. That might sound quite harsh, but I feel as if, like, for some of yous out there, yous are just not connecting to the people that you used to connect. Yous have got a different way of thinking. Yous are, yous are approaching things differently. It's time to release the energies because it doesn't work for you anymore if you feel as if you've had, a change in the way you're thinking, or a change in the way you're approaching the way you're thinking. That I feel as if for some of you need to release something or some people or some situations. Maybe it's somewhere that you hang out and you just don't feel as if you fit in there anymore. It's time to release and let them go, because there is a good foundation coming in for you. There's stability. I feel as if for some of you are getting organised and you have been planning, and there's structure coming in. For it's going to be different for everybody, but for some of you, I definitely feel that there's a structured foundation getting put in place, but you just have to release some of the things or people that aren't serving you any purpose any longer. There could be somebody coming in to help you with that. So I have an earth sign, which is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and I feel as if, if you are going to be trying to set a foundation, this could be in a business, or it could be home life, and if you're trying to get things together and set down a foundation, this person could be coming in to help you. This person's loyal, he's dedicated, he's kind, honourable, he's a fast mover, and I feel as if it's just time for you to, buckle down and get things done. Honour your commitments. I feel as if, don't allow this false sense of entrapment to stop you moving forward with your plans. You have the Empress here. So for some of you, I feel as if there'll be a birth of a baby. But for others, I feel as if there's going to be a birth of creativity. You're going to birth something creative, be it a business. It could be your house. This could be somebody like a bank manager, or somebody coming in to tell you you've got a mortgage, and this is you able to start planning the structure of your home. But it's also a time, it's like giving birth to your dreams, nurture your dreams, nurture yourself and others. It's abundance. The Empress brings in lavish abundance. The number 3 also talks about the achievement of goals and growth and abundance. So mixed together with your release card, this is really good energy coming in for you. I also feel as if there could be good news coming in about financial matters, which ties in with if you're waiting to hear about a mortgage or a loan, or a business contract or something. But there is good news coming in. For some of you, I feel there'll be a new line of study, either going back to college or an open university or something like that. I feel as if you are wanting to do something more challenging. It could be a totally new area of study than what you had done previously. Again, important psychic insights. So I do feel as if, your instincts, your gut feeling, that's all going to be enhanced this month for some reason. And you're going to find the answers to events behind the scenes that you just didn't know the answers to. And again, this card actually says, release fears that hold you back. Don't know if you can see that. And that's just what we were talking about up here. False sense of entrapment, worrying about things that aren't there, negative fear-based thoughts. And I feel as if it is time to release them, release situations, release people, release your fears. Whatever does not serve a purpose to you any longer, get rid of it. But I do feel as if there's abundance coming in for you. Things are looking very good. And have patience at this time. It's quite a good time to start making long-term plans. And that ties in with this about your foundations, planning your foundations and your structure. Try and get that sorted out. But on the whole, I feel it's going to be quite a good week for you. just make yourself open to any messages that are coming in. I'll pull you a wee romance card and see what's happening here. Okay, for some of you, I feel as if there's been situations where, you know, this could be your false sense of entrapment, where somebody in the past has just been hideous to you, right? They've filled your head with you're not good enough, you're too fat, you're too thin, you're too stupid, you're too... all of these fear-based thoughts that grow inside our head that we find it hard to move on from, even if it's somebody from the past that's done this, you know, that's planted this seed in our head, we still find it hard to move forward. And it's talking about forgiving and learning. So by learning, what it means is learn that we allowed this to happen to us. Learn that this person didn't do it to us. We allowed it. We allowed them to do this to us, right? So we need to forgive ourselves for allowing it, and we need to forgive them for planting that seed. For some of you, it's about playfulness. So getting the romance back into a relationship, or bringing romance in, or you know, just being more playful. If you're single and you have your eye on somebody, it's about you know, don't take it too seriously, don't act different about them, be playful, be speaky, be, you know, sometimes when you like somebody you shy away from the whole situation, turn your back on it and you ignore them and stuff because you don't know what to say to them, or you freeze up when they're there. Or what the cards are saying is, you know, just allow it to flow. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Don't, you know, freeze up and make them think that you're not interested. Just be playful. If you're in a couple or a marriage, again, just be playful. Try and remember back when you got on really well and everything was a joke. And, you know, sometimes life just takes us to this serious place where we can't see the funny side of things anymore, or we take offence to things that we would never have taken offence to in the past. You know, we'll lose that inner child, the playfulness. So try and bring that back when you're releasing these harsh judgments of yourself. Try and, you know, bring back the youthfulness of yourself before all this was in your head. For some of you, I do feel as if there'll be a separation. Not necessarily like separating as a couple, but I do feel as if there's going to be some of yous going away to work, or, you know, the forces or something like that. Sometimes separation is a good thing because the time yous have back together, you know, is more valued to yous. Again, just take that in your stride. If it is a separation from a partner because you are having a rough time, just remember communication is the key, right? Try and get the problem solved by communicating. If you can't do it alone, go and try and get somebody to mediate for you, or, you know, but give it a go. Try and remember what you've got together for, why you've got together, what you've liked in each other way back when you first met. I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work and you move on. But I do feel as if, you know, the cards are saying give it a try first before you actually make a final decision there. So I think I'll leave it there. I hope it's enlightened some of you, and I hope that you've had some help from it. And I'll leave it there for today, and I hope you have a great week. Sending you blessings, love and light. Bye for now.